everyone. Welcome to Artistically Married, where we explore the inner workings of our marriage, driven by artistic expression. We're your hosts, Jake Ackerman.
And Brianne Steinberg.
All right, well, we've just had Christmas and New Year's is coming up. And
yeah, actually, when you guys listen to this, it's going to be January 5th. So
oh, right.
It's already going to be, New Year's is already passed. You guys have already done Christmas, you've done New Year's.
All right. Well, this is still just going to be like a reflection of the past year and I guess talking about what's to come as well.
Yeah. We're going to do a recap of 2024 and we're going to talk a whole bunch about goal planning and some of our resolutions, right, for 2025. And today we're doing the artistic expressions of our family network instead of just our marriage. Yeah, the inner workings of our family instead of just the inner workings of our marriage. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, so we got Annabelle and Phoenix.
Yeah,
you guys want to say hi?
Two special guests on our podcast today.
Hello.
Yeah, the kids obviously have been working alongside us over the last 2 months as we've embarked on this new journey in this part of our business. So yeah, they were really excited to kind of come on and do this with us because a lot of the back end stuff that happens with the podcast, the kids are involved with. I know they seem really young, but they're really interested in kind of everything that is going on in our family and our businesses. So yeah, we thought we'd have them on today. Welcome. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Ready to talk about New Year and Christmas.
All right. Yeah, nice and close when you're talking in the mic.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys had Christmas. What do you think?
Good. Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah? Was it all you anticipated?
Probably more. Yeah, probably.
So Santa
More?
came. You guys were good this year?
Yeah.
Debatable.
Santa still came.
Yeah? I guess Santa is on your side. He thinks you guys were good. Cool. Can you guys talk to us about some of the events that take place every year for you guys for Christmas?
Well, we usually have Steinberg Christmas. Yeah. That's on.
You can talk. It's okay. We can figure it out. It doesn't have to be secret. Yeah, so we have you have your big Christmas with the Steinbergs.
Yeah, that's on like grandma's side of the family.
Nope.
So is it Papa's?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because Mommy's Steinberg.
Yeah.
So it's your Papa side, yeah. My dad's
and
family.
That usually takes place at his house.
Yeah, that's at Grandma and Papa's house. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to hang out with all your cousins. How many people are usually there?
A lot.
A lot.
Like 11?
11?
I don't know.
What do you think, Feeny? How many?
16?
Oh, 11, 16.
No, I think we're more than that.
Yeah, there's actually 40.
Like, oh, 40.
I think it might actually be 45, but we were missing Bruce.
There was at least 30 gifts, I think, and then there in the
And then
gift
all the
game.
kids, 10
was
kids, yeah.
thinking
I think there's 40.
43.
Yeah, I think there's 48, but we were missing
I said 11.
my Uncle Bill and Aunt Sharon and Bruce. And is anybody else missing?
We must have been
It's a
missing
good turnout.
a lot of people because
Yeah.
there wasn't very many.
And Grandma does a big roast beef on a bun dinner.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really good.
Here she did ham though, right?
I also was
No,
going to
that was-
ask you.
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
That was actually Christmas Day.
Yeah.
That's not time of Christmas? Oh.
I was also going to ask you, Anna, what
Oh, you thought you were talking about last night.
Last night was Christmas. We're skipping steps. I also wanted to go back and ask you what you thought of our open house week, because we do an open house at the dance studio, right?
Yeah, that was really cool.
We have all our parents come in and watch you guys do some combinations. You guys were working on combinations with your teacher, Annabelle?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Cass and Miss Ava. You guys did some dance combinations with them and showed the parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went really well. Cool. All right, so then you guys what did you guys want to tell our listeners about our Christmas Eve tradition? A couple weeks ago, we had a podcast. We were talking about our tribes, which is like our families and our friends. And a big part of your tribe is your different traditions or rituals. So do you guys want to talk about our Christmas Eve tradition?
Well, our Christmas Eve tradition, we usually get together, like our Aunt Risa, our Grandma and Papa, the Barbers, and we usually get together for dinner, and we have a chicken wing night. We make homemade pizza, and we have chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun day.
150 chicken wings we made.
Yeah, this year.
It's probably overkill by
Yeah.
about 50.
Yeah.
How many leftovers do we have?
We're going to be eating chicken wings for the next week, aren't we?
Yeah.
Too bad we weren't having chicken wings on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, we had some for lunch yesterday.
Yeah, we did. Cool. What kind of flavors of chicken wings did we do this year?
Making 315
No.
chicken wings. Well, we had the honey garlic. Honey garlic's like our special.
That's our
'cause
signature.
We love honey.
Yeah,
And the honey garlic chicken wings are just so good.
yeah. They're always everyone's
And
favorite, eh?
we usually have a barbecue, not buffalo barbecue.
Yep.
And then this year we had someone brought in this spicy sauce.
Mercedes.
Yeah,
Mercedes made a
Mercedes.
homemade buffalo wing sauce.
Yeah. I
It
didn't
was
know it
unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was so good. Like Frank's and buffalo.
Everyone-
How many deep fryers do we have?
We had 4, right? No, 5.
3.
3 this year.
Oh.
Yeah. 3 deep fryers going all at the same time.
Lisa's daddy's and mommy's.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You really
I don't know many households that have 3 deep fryers.
Me neither.
No.
Yep.
Oh, and they only come out for Christmas, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. Fun. And then what else is part of that activity on Christmas Eve? What else is part of that tradition?
Well, after dinner, we play this card game. It's a Christmas card game. So there's a bunch of different titles on all the cards. There's hum it, draw it, find it, move it, list it, and describe it. Am I missing any?
Nope, that was good. Good job.
Act it. Oh, act it and act it.
Okay. I thought she said that, but okay. Yeah.
So, when you pull a card,
Move it is not find it.
when you pull a card, you read the title, and
Uh-huh.
like
Move
if
it,
it's
move it.
act it, draw it, act
Hum it.
draw, hum it, or is there any other one? Act it, draw it, hum it, describe it, or list it.
Right.
Then your team has to guess.
Right.
If it's find it or move it, everyone gets up, even if you're not on one person's team.
Even if you're Uncle Brent and you can't get off the floor.
Yeah, because he was laying on the couch this year, like every year. We get up, and it will say, like one of the examples was, move it, get up. You're all little drummer boys now. And we all had to drum. We were
Yeah.
parading around each other. Some
Yeah.
people were drumming on other people's back.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had to get up.
And then
start
what do we
drumming
do
with
for
them.
a find it?
And for a find it, this would be our tradition, because with the real card game, it's like find it a stocking, find it a shiny star. But
Find
for
it,
ours,
berries.
Right.
yeah, Christmas berries,
Right.
mistletoe. But we do it where we get presents from the dollar store and we wrap them like a week before,
Mm-hmm.
and then we hide them all over the house the day of.
Right.
And when we play the game, if someone pulls a find it card, they'll read the title like really loud, and then everyone will run around the house trying to find a present. And
Right.
whoever finds it first gets to open the present.
Yeah, cool. It's kind of like incorporating like Easter egg hunt into your Christmas presents.
Yeah, kind of.
I love
Except
that.
it's presents. Like you don't wrap an Easter egg.
Right. Cool. Sounds like a fun night.
Yeah.
Was it late? Did everyone stay late?
Yeah, it's pretty late. We stayed up to like, I don't know, 9:30.
Yeah, because then we were worried that Santa was going to come,
'cause
right?
He was in Nunavut, then
Yeah.
he left, then
Uh-huh.
we came to Newfoundland and Labrador, and then we just started going crazy.
Yeah, you're like, oh my gosh, if we don't go to bed right now, Santa's going to skip over our house.
He's gonna come
How did you
and
wait? How did you know he was in Nunavut and Labrador?
Because he watched the tracker.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
What's the tracker?
They have the Santa tracker on.
Yeah.
It's through like NORAD.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
Nora.
gift, there's like this gift store.
Yeah, there was a gift thing. It was
like
how many
gift-
gifts
Are you
Santa
saying
delivered.
gifts? Like how many presents?
Yeah, it was like
How many gifts he delivered?
Okay.
And it was
And
like,
it was just going so quickly. So we knew, like, if he's delivering presents that fast, he'll probably make it faster than the time limit. So we'll probably get here even faster. We gotta go to bed. And
Wow.
we're just like, ah!
How fast did you guys fall asleep?
Pretty fast.
Yeah. You're
Except
probably
I
really
stayed up
tired.
a little because I couldn't even fall asleep.
Yeah.
Didn't know how to get to sleep.
Yeah. I guess because you're so excited, right?
in the middle of the night, I just heard a crunching sound.
You
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, he didn't
Like it
wake
was
up.
on the roof?
He didn't wake up, and then I just like sprang open. I looked at my alarm clock. I think it was 1:37, and I was like, Phoenix, did you even hear that?
1:37 in the morning?
And I heard that crunching sound, and I was like, Phoenix, did you hear that? What was that?
Wow.
And then we just like,
Amazing.
we just had to fall straight asleep.
Yeah. And then what time did you guys get up on Christmas morning?
We got up at 7 something.
7?
Yeah.
Yeah, not
I
bad.
think it was 7:44.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Daddy used to be the last one up on Christmas morning.
Mm-hmm. I like to sleep in.
Didn't care that it was Christmas morning, just wanted to
Jealous.
sleep in.
Yeah.
No, Daddy was up by 8 or 8:30 on Christmas
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, but we had to wake him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We decided to jump on the bed or something.
I got up.
Yeah, he got up. All right, so last one, yeah, talk to us about yesterday, which was Christmas Day.
Yeah, yesterday was really fun. We always for our tradition.
Yeah, and
we get up.
roller skating was. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was one of our presents.
What was?
The roller skates.
Right, you didn't get roller skates, you got inline skates. You got like roller blades.
Yeah, we got roller blades.
You did, yeah.
yeah.
That was what you guys asked for Christmas, right? Yeah.
So
We wanted that.
yeah, we wanted the one wheel in the front and the two wheels in the back because we weren't sure if we could do the roller blades.
Right. We're
Oh, we
actually going
got
to talk about our trip today. We're going to do a recap of all the stuff we did in 2024.
Tried it and it was amazing.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you. We're going to talk about going to Montreal and that store, Decathlon, where you guys first saw your rollerblades.
Oh yeah, in Easton.
Yeah, Eaton Center.
Eaton Center. Yeah. For all
Yeah,
our
we
listeners out there who don't know, there's an Eaton Center in Montreal as well
Yeah, and
now.
we went to the. I think it was the store that started with an M in the Eaton Center.
Started with an M? No, Decathlon is the store that we went to that had the rollerblades.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And-
looked it up again. That was a really cool sporting store that they have in Montreal.
So yeah, they
Or
had,
Quebec, all over
They
Quebec,
had
right?
rollerblades, like skateboards and
Yep.
bicycles.
And that's when you guys
Camping
first.
stuff.
And yeah,
Yeah.
then we.
That's when you first tried
yeah,
the
then
skates, right?
Phoenix was like, I want to try these on, so we tried them on. Then I came over and watched them skating. So I actually wanted to try some on. So I tried on a pair, and there was like this rink set up, so we could go like skate across them, and we were just having a blast.
Yeah.
We just stayed there, and then you guys were like, okay, it's time to go. We need to go look somewhere. Then we were like, no, this is the only time we want to stay.
Yeah, I think we ended up.
Week.
Yeah, we were meeting Maddie for dinner or something that day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right, so we got rollerblades. Anything else that you really liked that you got from Santa or your parents?
Well,
You want to talk about some other gifts you
Oh,
got?
I did get a world of
yeah,
map,
Phoenix
though.
got a world map. It was a leapfrog world map.
Oh,
So the whole point of it is to learn geography.
maybe Santa still thinks you guys are homeschooled.
And
Well,
All I know is Phoenix
that's
likes
not
maps.
just Anna's microphone.
'Cause you guys like
Right.
playing with the globe all the time.
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah, you guys like studying geography, right?
So it's an animal, landmark, and map of the world.
Yeah.
No.
And it's really exciting. You have to they'll list a country and you have to find it, right?
Yeah, that's on the World Racer. There's 4 different things.
4 settings, yeah.
Yeah, there's the Explore mode, the World Racer, and what are the other 2? Anyways, there's 4.
Animal, they want to find animals and landmarks.
Yeah. animals.
It's a cool map. Yeah. I love Leap Start as a company. Everything that Leap Start does is amazing.
Yeah.
You guys also have those Leap Start books. That's the same company. They're really good for like educational toys.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we got a map. That's fun. We got rollerblades.
I kind of got this. It's like a flip book art pack.
Okay.
So it gives you a flip book. It gives you 2 finished ones and one that is not done, so you can make it yourself.
Can you explain to our listeners what a flip book is?
A flip book is kind of looks like a bunch of sticky notes, except they're glued together so they can't come apart.
Okay.
And they're easy to flip. So like there's a bunch of pieces of paper together on one end, but on the other it can come apart.
Uh-huh.
So you can draw like characters and stuff on the pieces of paper,
Yep.
but so they look like they're not moving too quickly, so there's a lot of paper. But then when you flip it, it will look like they're moving.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, I got that.
So you just draw the character like a little bit different each one, and then when you flip it, it
Yeah.
looks like it's moving through the pictures.
Yeah, like you
That's
can
very
make
cool.
it do a cartwheel, you can make it
Mm.
jump,
Mm-hmm.
you can add backgrounds. The backgrounds just stay the same, but then you have the moving person.
I feel like our episode today is going to be all about, kind of goal setting and what we're trying to achieve as a family or independently and support each other in 2025. I feel like all the gifts you got are things that can keep inspiring you through 2025, right? You're going to learn how to roller skate. Where are we going to take these roller skates? Everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love camping in the summer. We could take our roller skates camping. You could start, working on art projects like Flipbook. These are great. Santa knows we're a forward-thinking family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're up for learning new things.
We love learning new things. That's right. We're going to set some goals today for our 2025 year.
Yeah.
So any other presents that are worth mentioning? Anything else that you got for Christmas that you're really excited about?
We're thinking deeply.
Well, there's one thing that you haven't stopped playing with.
Yeah.
See.
Oh, yeah.
Bitsy.
Anna got a Bitsy.
It's a
You want-
robotical pet.
Do you want to tell the listeners how you got this Bitsy? How you convinced Mommy to buy you a Bitsy?
Well, it's kind of about our dance studio business.
Yeah.
And we have like all these classes bursting, but the hip hop class, which I was in, wasn't that up. So there wasn't many kids.
Right.
And
We had a low enrollment for our
because I
hip-hop.
didn't like the hip hop.
Right.
But then for
Mommy
Christmas,
blackmailed you.
Yeah, I told you what I want for Christmas. And she said, well, then you have to stay in this hip-hop class for the rest of the year till Christmas.
Right.
Otherwise, you won't get it.
Yeah. My
So-
motivation was if you're willing to support me and help me and
Yeah.
stay in this class for 4 months, then I would buy you a Bitsy.
Yeah.
But
And-
then he
until it was
just got a Bitsy for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a robotical pet.
Yeah.
It's a purple or turquoise box
Uh-huh.
that you can open.
Yeah.
And inside, it will first show a bee. And if you have all the pets, all the super pets, then the bee for some reason turns like rainbow. And makes a
Whoa.
few noises.
So wait, sorry, can you back up again? You have to get all the animals? You get super pets? How do you collect the pets?
To collect
Because
the
just
pets,
to tell you guys, if you haven't seen a Bitsy, look it up. But it's literally just a little music box. Like it looks like just like a little box, and you open it up.
when you open
And
it
I
up,
can't even describe what the screen is made of. It's just like a thing flat. Can you help, Jacob?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a flap with a screen on the end, and it just flips up and
It's a
down.
flap.
Yeah,
With
it just
lights.
flaps as fast as it can go, and then it hits it with light.
It's a flat display,
Right.
and it has lights on the end, but it goes up and down really, really fast.
Right.
And it changes the light so you can see a character. Or
Right.
if you play the Super Pet games, then you can play a game.
Okay, don't skip steps. How did you get the super pets? Like you opened it, it was a bee, and then what?
Once you get the V, it will show a pet.
Okay.
If you first open your Bitsy, you'll get the pet and instructions. Then, once you get the pet, if you like turn it or try to like touch it, it will show these arrows that point somewhere. You might not know what to do at first. Then you can look on the instructions. It will show you what to do. Like, for example, if there was arrows
1 hour later.
and they were pointing left and right and like going up and down, then you know to like tilt it left and right, and then your pet would sleep.
Okay.
You could go up. You could like if one arrow was pointing up and was like moving up a little and coming down up, then you could lift up the box like fairly quickly, and your pet would like levitate, then come back down.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking like it has a lot of like commands and demands in it.
Yeah.
You said the pet sleeps. Does it eat? Do you
Yeah.
have to take it for walks?
There's a menu.
Do you have
You
to
can't take it
clean
for
up its
walks.
poop?
Well, yeah, you do.
Wow.
But
This is perfect. So I guess guys don't need a puppy now.
so
You got a
can
Bitsy instead.
You can swipe to the menu. The menu has a love meter if it's not a super pet yet,
Uh-huh.
and it will also have the settings.
Mm-hmm.
It will have the snack jar, and it will have the mansion.
Wow.
So when you swipe there, first it will show you the food. It's a little fork and knife symbol. If you touch it once, because it's a digital pet, you can touch and feel. That's good. So if you touch it on
Okay.
the top,
You're really
if you
selling
touch
it.
the flap on the top once,
Yeah.
on the fork and knife,
Yeah.
it will turn back to your pet screen, but
Yep.
your pet will be holding its treat that it likes. If it's a baby, it will be holding a milk jar, and it will eat its food.
Wow. Has a lot of functions. When we were kids, did me and Daddy tell you about Tamagotchis?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had Tamagotchis when we were little, and it was the same premise. And then they came out with a couple other ones.
Yeah.
They came out, yeah. There was I remember I didn't have a Tamagotchi. I had because they came out with these other ones that had more different things that you could do, like more feeding and cleaning and whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is not a new idea, but yours is definitely, it looks crazy. It's that flip screen that looks so nuts.
Yeah.
I actually had a hard time looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, many people said
It's
that.
weird.
It's like hurting my eye. I think it's for young eyes. Only
Yeah.
like kids can handle it.
Like,
I hope it's not doing any eye damage to you because
And
it
then
hurts my eyes.
the snack jar, if you if your pet, I don't know, upgrades.
Is this going to be 2 hours on
Yeah,
Bitsy?
on
Is
a
Anna
Bitsy.
going to be reading about the Bitsy for 2 hours?
But
Right.
if you get the pet to upgrade to the highest level,
Uh-huh.
it will turn into a super
Super pet. Got
Yeah,
it.
super pet.
How many super pets can you get
You can get 15,
in one Bitsy?
Yeah.
You have 15 pets?
Yeah.
Perfect.
but they're all the same. Every single Bitsy box is
Okay.
the same 15 pets.
It always gets the same 15
Yeah.
pets. Okay.
And once you get a super pet, well, for some reason, it goes down and then it lifts up a present. You tap on the
Whoa.
top of the present, and you will get just a random snack.
Cool.
That will go in your snack jar for later. And once you want a new pet,
Mm-hmm.
you have to tap the snack jar from the menu section,
Okay.
and then it will hold it in the middle
Yep.
of the flap,
Mm-hmm.
and then whichever animal it likes that snack
Yep.
will first go around and sniff it, and then when it thinks it's ready, it will just go and eat the snack. So
Cool.
that's how you collect a new one.
So what do we do on Christmas morning for breakfast?
Usually we have this thing called rolled up pancakes. It's like a crepe, but instead of folding it in half, you put the toppings in and then you roll it up. And
Wow.
they're really thin pancakes.
Yeah.
Because if they're too thick, they won't fold. They'll
Who
just
does?
crack.
Who taught us about rolling up pancakes?
Opa.
It was our Opa,
Mm-hmm.
our dad's dad.
Right.
He taught us.
Mm-hmm.
And so we love to make them now. They're
Yeah.
really good with brown sugar and jam. That's like the originals.
Right.
And yeah,
They're really good.
rolled up pancakes.
Yeah, and it's nice because our Oma and Opa don't live here, right?
Yeah,
They live in BC.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice that we get to feel like we're including them for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we usually get to FaceTime Mom every Christmas too.
Yeah, you got to FaceTime Oma yesterday. She was at work. Yeah. And what did she get you guys?
She got us a really cute Lego set. It was
Uh-huh.
a Santa sleigh Lego set.
Yeah.
And
Looks
there
so
was
cute.
4 reindeer. I know. Should have been 9, but still. There was
Just a Lego set.
reindeer.
Yep.
And like for some reason the antlers were squishy, but they were actually reindeer. Like
Yeah.
they looked like reindeer, they felt like reindeer, except not fuzzy.
Right. They looked
that's Lego.
Yep, that's Lego.
Yeah, it's Lego.
I know we're talking about all our different like Christmas traditions, but we have a lot of them. What do we do? I mean, I know you were just talking about our Lego set, but we have like a giant Christmas Lego set,
Yeah,
right?
we do.
Instead of a
The
gingerbread.
airplane lodge.
Pardon?
The airplane lodge, right?
Alpine. Alpine Lodge?
Oh,
Yeah, I think our Christmas Lego collection just keeps getting bigger. We have the
Yeah.
ice rink, or we have the ski hill.
Except the ice rink isn't Lego.
Yeah.
It's
The
like
ice
Mega
rink
Bloks.
Close enough.
Yeah. It's still a Lego setup instead of our gingerbread house, right?
Yeah.
It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. What else did we get this year to add to our Christmas Lego collection?
The reindeer set, right?
Yeah, we got that from Oma, but we got something else. It goes with our Star Wars Hoth stuff.
And I got that.
The Star Wars Advent
And I got-
calendars.
No.
And I got that.
We got the Yeti.
Oh yeah, Yeti. I forgot about that.
Is it called a Yeti?
No, it's called a Wampa.
Wampa.
Oh, yeah, the Wampa. The
Yeah,
Trap
we
Luke.
got the Wampa that trapped Luke.
We
Exactly.
didn't have that. We needed them.
Yeah,
for
we
the
just got him. I think it was a good Christmas.
Yeah.
This is the most relaxed Christmas I can ever remember. Mommy is usually like a hot mess at Christmas.
Well,
And I was so chill this year.
Question, but I lost my question.
Well, do you want a second? Do you want to think about it? We haven't heard much from Nini.
Oh, so, I got this Lego marble track in the marble races on YouTube. There's usually orange funnels, and orange funnels came with it and did everything. It was just a Lego marble track that you can just build different tracks in your own.
Cool.
It's in his room right now.
Very cool.
Awesome.
All right. Well, Christmas sounded
Yeah.
great. So we are going to move on our next segment. We're going to talk about our recap from 2024.
Dad's stuff.
So this is, you guys are really going to have to reach back in your minds and think about all the different trips and vacations that we've taken over 2024.
Well, also, I was going to say on Christmas Eve day,
And Dad's
we-
stuff.
Day.
we made a Christmas song.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jingle bells.
Yeah. So I thought maybe we'd take a break and we'd play the Christmas song.
Okay, we're ready for break already?
We're at almost 30 minutes.
All right. Let's listen to your Christmas song you guys wrote.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back.
Thanks for having you guys. Thanks for coming on.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
All right, we are back from our break. So we have two very special guests on our podcast with us. They've joined us really from the back end scene since we started 2 months ago. But yeah, Annabelle and Phoenix Ackerman in the station, in the studio. What do you guys think? First podcast. You enjoying it?
Really fun.
Yeah.
We might start our own when we're older.
Oh, maybe your own YouTube channel soon. All right, so today we're kind of doing a recap of 2024 and a introduction to 2025 for us individually and for us as a family. So I was actually just mentioning before the break how I felt really at peace this Christmas. So we've kind of given ourselves, typically we spend our New Year's with our family up north. We travel to Timmins, do the 8-hour drive to Timmins, typically as a family. We would be leaving today, right? We would have been leaving like shortly.
Yeah, today or tomorrow.
We probably would have been leaving at 6 a.m. today. So I think that's partially why Mommy's feeling so chill. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to drive 8 hours.
And we don't have to pack. We don't have to get all our stuff together, right? We're just giving ourselves a week to just stay home and do nothing, which has been amazing.
Well,
It's going to be amazing.
Won't be doing nothing.
A scuba mask. Our dad was starting to try
What do you
to
mean?
pack a scuba
Yeah.
You have plans?
mask.
Of course.
You have plans?
Want to do stuff?
Well, it's just stuff.
Daddy's not usually the plan maker, is he?
No.
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 All right. So, yeah, we're going to start with a quick recap of 2024. So, our podcast, we didn't start until, when did we start the podcast? November? Is that our first one?
Well,
October, November? Anyways, so yeah, we started October, November. So we are going to just go through quick what our 2024 looked like and kind of some new goal setting that we're doing for 2025 as a family and independently in our different businesses. So we started the year, like I said, we usually travel north. So we started the year last year, January 1, in Timmins, spending it with Uncle Brent and Auntie Sarah, which was wonderful. That's been our New Year's tradition for the last, actually we weren't with Auntie Sarah, but I think on the 2nd they came home. But yeah, we usually spend it up north in Timmins. That's been our tradition for the last 5 years. So that's what we did last year.
Yep.
And yeah, our first vacation, which me and Daddy are going to talk about because we didn't bring you guys,
no.
was to Puerto Rico.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Were you mad?
Well,
No.
Little.
kind of when
No.
you saw
The pictures?
when you saw the sea turtles and the wild horses.
Yeah. That was really cool, eh? Yeah. Yeah, we did snorkeling. We got to see 2 sea turtles really close up.
Yeah.
That was on Culebra.
Culebra, yeah.
Yeah, Culebra. Culebra was really cool too because there you can see pictures on the internet. Check it out. It's all the like old tanks.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
talking about this on my podcast with Pat Porter.
Aren't you guys standing on one?
But yeah, there's like abandoned tanks. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did climb on top of it.
I think there's still 4 on the island. We found 2 of the 4, and yeah, they're just there. We thought maybe they were going to be roped
There's
off. or
2 that we
something.
didn't see.
Yeah, there's two more hidden,
What?
hidden along the shore.
Shoot.
Yeah, but yeah, we our friend Alex has a camera, and we basically did photo shoots on these
On this tank.
abandoned
Yeah.
tanks.
Yeah,
which,
we traveled to the
looks
island.
awesome.
There's like a ferry to go over at like 4 a.m.
Silly.
So that we were like the first ones on the island and able to take all those pictures with it. It was really, really amazing. And then the other island that Annabelle was just talking about was Vieques. And Vieques had all the wild horses. Yeah, literally like an island full of wild horses.
and the bioluminescent bay.
Oh, and the bioluminescent bay, right? That's also why we went there.
Yeah, there was no pictures of that because it's really hard to translate into a photo, but it's the most what is it? Most populated of the bacteria that causes
Yeah, what's
that
that
in the
bacteria
world.
that
It
causes
was fun
it?
in Temmie Squatter.
So it's
Algae?
you're not allowed to swim in it
the
because they want to keep the
bioluminescent
biology where it is, and it was incredible.
There's only a few in the world.
Yeah, there's only a few in the world, and this one is by far the brightest. So you're not allowed to go into the water.
Do you want to try to? This is why we don't know the word for it. We're pretty.
We were in a
Algae? Bioluminescent.
we were
Well,
on
we're
the
just
water in
usually
a see-through
adamant about
kayak.
learning, names and whatever, but I don't know. Dinoflagellant. Dinoflagellant is the bacterium. No, no one wants to try it.
Dinoflagellant? What
Yeah.
does that
We're
mean?
gonna have to get a biologist to help us.
Sounds like a dinosaur. Rawr.
Anyways, yeah, it glows blue when it gets agitated. It's a species of phytoplankton. It's found in the bays, and Puerto Rico has the strongest, like, what would you call it, per capita, like, the biggest amount of percentage, and they were really adamant too about, like, not letting people swim in there because people's fragrances and sunscreens and stuff kill it. So even though we were able to touch it, put your hand in the water, it's on a glass bottom.
Well, it's a transparent kayak.
See-through kayak, so you can really see through it. So, like, as your boat is, like, pushing through the water, it's making these, like, giant, amazing light up blue bubbles, and then your hand in the water. But even that, they were saying, like,
I think the
don't
coolest
have any
thing
lotion.
Was you could see all the fish below you.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it was
just darting around.
Yeah,
The fish shooting around in the bay. Yeah, it was really cool. 7 year round.
Some have gold jellyfish.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any jellyfish, but it was hard to tell what they were because you would just see these bursts of light shooting underneath you.
Yeah, it's crazy when you look it up. Vieques, Puerto Rico. There's, like, literally no pictures because, like you said, it doesn't translate.
Yeah,
that's really cool. Mosquito. It's called Mosquito Bay, right?
Yeah.
Like the ones that suck your blood.
Well, that's
and
what
it
they
was
named
proclaimed
it after,
a national landmark in 1980. So not that long ago that they started, like, being able to bring people there for tours and stuff. So it was Puerto Rico. That was a really great trip. That was in February. And then did we go away from March break? Oh, we go back to Timmins, and then we started our camping. So I'm glad that we have you guys on here. We're going to talk a little bit about our camping trip this summer. So our listeners don't know this because they haven't been through, and we're going to have to try to figure this out. We're going to be, I guess, doing road shows all summer.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about our travel plans for this coming 2025. But last year, we did a big trip. Where did we go, guys?
We went to Quebec. We went far out east, right?
Yeah, what was our final destination?
Bay of...
Oh, the Bay of Fundy.
Bay of Fundies. That's Phoenix what he thinks it's actually called.
No.
Bay of Fundies.
No, Bay of Fundy.
All right. So tell us about the Bay of Fundy.
The zip line was amazing.
The zip line?
We went to Fundy.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a
Fundy
zip
Park.
line in Fundy National Park.
We went to the
Yeah, we
Fundy
actually stayed in Fundy
Park.
National Park. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was
Some
actually
bike loops
a
that
really
I
big,
could do.
cool place. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like
Every
a big
time there's a
circle,
loop,
and
yeah, keep going.
where it's just a big circle.
Mhm.
On one side there was a park, so we actually asked to bike ride. So we bike rided there. We bike rided to the park, and then I just said to Fina, like, well, we bike rided for a while. We ran around like 2 loops already, so we want to just like have a little break at the park.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, let's just go zip line a few times.
I feel like this year it's going to be the same story except for we're going to rollerblade. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. A lot of the camps that we stayed at, specifically, we're used to doing like the
Hopefully in
Ontario
the
parks.
Then
Hopefully
we went
in the
to
rollerblading we don't go downhill.
yeah. Then we actually went
that's why
to
you wear all your gear, right?
Elma. We went to Elma Beach and tried the
Yeah.
lobster for our first time.
Oh yeah,
Like
that
we
was
thought
so
it would
fun.
be kind of weird and gross because it was seafood.
I didn't think that. I thought it would
but
be delicious.
It was seafood. Well, we thought
Yeah,
it was.
you guys like the lobster.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys like
Well,
lobster.
Fidi didn't that, but yeah,
Oh, that's okay.
tasted
was
it.
young.
It was
I
good.
Yeah.
ate a bite.
Yeah.
That beach was so cool, though. We like went and had
Oh,
dinner
yeah,
and then
that was
hiked
so-
after, like walked on the
we hiked
beach.
Yeah.
near the mountain,
Because
afraid of a rock
Once,
slide.
the boats were on the ground.
Yeah, the boats were on the ground.
Right?
Yeah, when we
And-
got there, the boats
yeah.
were sitting beside the dock, and then the tide went down so far that the boats were sitting on the ground.
Yeah, we went to the Hopewell Rocks. It was like so muddy there too.
Does anyone remember what the difference between the top of the tide and low tide, what the height was? Remember we have that picture beside the pole?
Like,
High tide, low tide.
50 point something feet.
Almost. It was 40 feet.
Oh wow.
40 feet from the top of that. It drops from the
Wow.
top of the tide
Is it
when the
40?
tide go down. Yeah, it's 40 feet.
40 something. 40 point something. I don't really know.
I think it's
But
40.
yeah, we took a picture and
In
there was like
Alma?
a big long stick. So when the tide is full, It's to the top of that, like to the very top.
Right.
It's so big.
Yeah, we have that picture standing beside it. I think it's 40 feet.
That'll be higher than
Wasn't it
Yeah, that was very
37
cool to
point
see.
something?
Didn't we stop?
Oh, sorry,
somewhere?
I was wrong. Bay of Fundy has a tidal range of 52 feet, which is
Oh,
much higher than the global average of 3 feet.
Yes.
That's the usual height of tide when it goes up and down is 3
really?
feet, and this is 52 feet.
52.
Yeah.
Why is it like that?
That's 39 times bigger, right? No, 49.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's 49 times bigger than a usual
Wow.
tide.
Yeah, Alma and
Not
Cape and
times,
Rage. That
but
was
yes.
cool. Okay, and then you started to talk about this, but yeah, the last site that I wanted to talk about in our trip to Bay of Fundy was careful, Phoenix, was Hopewell Rocks.
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay. I said that you had mentioned it, but can you talk a little bit more about it?
There was a tide there too, so we couldn't stay there for long. But
We were
like
just
we
playing
went
in the mud a
down.
bunch.
Yeah, there was a lot of mud the second time. But we went down, and there
was
was
a
a
lot
bunch
of
of
mud.
these rocks. There was like rocks here and there, and then the first time we couldn't really go anywhere. But the second time we came, then we like went over these rocks,
Right.
these smooth ones, and we came to this other part of the beach, right? The Hopewell Rocks.
Yeah, you could hike all the way
And
around
there
that
was
coast
this,
spot.
like,
I think we went down and back up again a few
there
times
was,
because
like,
they
this
eventually
sea,
they kick you
too.
out because the water gets so
Yeah.
high they don't want you to get like towed out to sea.
Yeah, there's nowhere to walk.
There's
And
nowhere
then-
to walk.
And then you can go down and you can kayak through the arches and the
Yeah,
around the big standing stones that are.
yeah. And
Yeah.
there was a bunch of this seaweed too.
Oh
Like,
yeah, the
all
little
along the
pickles,
rock.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
call them
the-
pickle salad.
Pickle salad seaweed. Yeah, that
It's
was so
pretty
fun.
delicious.
Making pickles.
What do they call it? Bladder rack, they
Oh
said.
yeah,
Bladder
Or
rack. Yeah, it was like an
bladder whack or
aloe.
something,
We
Yeah.
Like
were
an
just
aloe
calling-
plant?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seemed
that's
like
how
that.
they make aloe,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
We
so
were
when the
just
tide
calling-
comes
And
in,
like it's
We were
really
just
good for
making
open
pickle
sores and
chops.
stuff, right?
yeah,
And you were okay to eat it. It just tasted really salty. It
yeah,
was
Yeah.
weird
yeah,
and gooey,
yeah.
like gelatin.
Because when the tide comes in, the seaweed
Yeah.
that would cause it to float up, and then that's kind of how it collects its nutrients and stuff like that. And then when the tide goes
and I
back
licked
out,
it.
then it lays on the ground. And,
We thought it was really interesting because it was so
didn't
different
even
than.
pickle
well, it's neat because it can live like in and out of the water, or it can
Oh,
survive.
the pickles?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it could go
made
for a really
that,
long time. that-
High-low tide area.
Right, it can go like a whole day without, because
Okay,
normal
okay.
seaweed in a day would just dry up. So it uses the bladder to keep it moisturized while the tide goes down for like days, right? Like a whole day or whatever, 6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I thought the Hopewell rocks are really cool though, because when you see pictures of them, I assume they would be very similar to the flower pots in Tobermory,
Yeah.
which was made inland on a lake,
Yeah.
right? Or
Well, yeah.
Lake Superior.
Yeah.
Right? It's a big, obviously it's the biggest Great Lake, but still. They were so different. They were almost made of clay. So that I was reading after that they were made by like tidal erosions. So they think that during the glacier times,
Well,
it was
it's-
cracking off and it was cracking down. Like the water would like cause a tidal erosion and it would crack off
It's interesting because it's
or explode it or whatever, like almost like dynamite.
it's all like a conglomerate. You can see it's just chunks of all
Right.
different types of rocks just cemented
Collected
into like
together.
this brown rock solid
Clay
mud.
almost. It was like clay.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's been compacted for so long, so
Yeah.
it is technically rock. But
Right.
you can see there's all different types of rocks in it. Where
Yeah.
Tobermory, that
Solid
looks like
rock.
it's like a sandstone that's
Exactly.
eroded. Where
Exactly.
it's a solid. Yeah, it's a solid rock.
Yeah. But they ended up with the same type of thing because it's on water level, right? Like it's at like where the coast is. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they were really cool.
The variation in the colors of rocks all along the beaches there is so crazy.
So wild.
Typically you'll see one color of rock,
Right.
because that's what makes up the area.
Right.
Where this was just like every color of
color.
the rainbow.
Yeah.
We tried doing that. We would find pebbles and we were lining them up and trying to get every color of the rainbow, and you could find a bright yellow, a bright green, a bright blue, a bright purple.
Even within the
and-
colors, there were so many shades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think yellow was hard to find.
Yeah, we found some though.
Oh, are you guys talking about Point Wolf?
Both of the beaches.
Yeah, Point Wolf was so cool. Yeah, Alma too. Yeah,
Yeah, but
same
everywhere,
coastline.
Everywhere in Fundy, like the oceans just like produced like every color of rocks.
Right.
Like we found a bright purple.
Yeah.
We found actually like bright purple and black seashells.
Yeah.
Yep.
So cool.
Almost like a bruise.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a great trip. Okay, so we ended up in Bay of Fundy, and then on our way back, I mentioned this before, where did we stop on our way back?
Quebec, right?
Yeah, we stayed in Quebec a few places, and we ended
Yeah.
up, we finished our trip in Montreal.
Oh yeah, Montreal with our cousin Madison.
Yep.
Yeah.
What did you guys do at Montreal?
Well, that
Do you remember?
was where we originally found the Eaton Center, and we stayed with.
Yeah, we went to the Eaton Center because it was raining. But what did we
yeah.
do the day before? Do you remember where we went?
We did that big walk, and we
Yeah.
went to go see what? What church?
We went to see the Aura.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to go see the Aura experience.
Yeah,
Your
Notre Dame.
experience
It
in
was
Notre
really
Dame.
cool. I think my favorite part of that was when like they had so many crazy lights and effects.
Yeah.
But it looked like the whole church like it was like a wave. It
Oh,
just
yeah,
came in and then out.
Oh yeah.
And it just like keep
I was thinking of the first
Keep
camping
that.
trip we went to when I
and then it kind of looked like the
remember it,
season.
but then I just remember
There was a
the
lightning storm
Cameron's
too. That was really cool.
Cameron's Point. Oh yeah, that was the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Like
was
they
awesome.
had like a bunch of candles in there too. So like it was like this
Yeah, there's a lightning
glow
yeah,
too, while all the lights and effects and crazy organ was playing.
yeah.
So yeah, it was really.
It was really
cool.
incredible. I definitely
Yeah.
recommend that. Yeah, it was awesome.
I'd say.
Yeah, so that was our big summer trip. I think we were gone for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weekends and 2 weeks. Yeah, that was fun.
So yeah, it was really great.
Any other fun trips we did last year?
Last year.
Yeah, we went to Bancroft.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bancroft was
Oh
really
yeah! Shout out to Rick and Carol, Uncle
Yeah.
Todd's brother Rick, that let us borrow their cottage, rent their
Yeah.
cottage for the week.
We actually caught a 2-pound bass.
4.
Oh,
4
yeah,
pounds. It was huge. It was almost the size of Phoenix.
No,
No.
like the size of his leg.
We ate it.
We
And,
did eat
yeah,
it.
it was so good.
It was so good.
But
Made
at
fish
first you were
tacos.
crying.
Ooh, the real secrets are coming out.
Yeah, I didn't want that.
And
fish
then
to
we were
die.
going to put it back in the water, and then
And
you were
then-
crying
And then
because
you were
wanted
crying
to
because
eat
you
it.
wanted to eat it. Wow. It's hard navigating.
So,
But he was
Family,
already too
isn't it?
far gone, so
yeah.
he was lunch and he was
We ate
delicious.
it. He was a delicious lunch.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah, and we love the bunk beds too in that place. We
Yeah.
actually slept in them. We were fighting over the top bunk though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, those are the moments your husband really impresses you. He's like, I know how to do this. I'm going to catch this fish and I'm going to eat it. Daddy cleaned it for us and we ate it.
Yeah.
It was exciting.
Daddy loved it. He was like, oh.
Anna, do you think the next time that you're going to be more comfortable?
No.
No.
I don't
eating
want to
them?
kill a fish.
You don't want to kill a fish?
No.
So
Yeah.
what?
I don't
You
want to
just
see the fish
But
die.
you love fishing.
Yeah.
I know. I love catch and release fishing.
Oh, gotcha.
I like keeping them in a bucket though, and keeping them at
So you just like to give fish earrings? You don't like to eat them? You're just giving them lip rings all day?
Oh, yeah. We went to Lake St. Peter too the year before that, right?
Oh, yeah.
We're not doing a recap of 2023.
Yeah.
That's caught a lot of fish.
That's a check out our Instagram.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We had the very, very short and sweet trip to Arrowhead. I guess that was just
yeah,
like
Oh
a
yeah,
day
it
or
was really
two,
cool
right?
too. Yeah,
Yeah, we
were
went
with
with
That was a very nice
yeah,
park.
Bletchy's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fletchies. Yeah.
Mhm.
Everywhere there was poison ivy.
Really?
No, that was.
A little
There was
bit.
Poison ivy trail. And
Yeah,
there
the
was-
poison
Oh
ivy.
yeah,
And
there
then
was a
there
little.
They called it the Poison Ivy Trail?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Then
I thought you were gonna say there was a lot of goose poop everywhere at that place.
Yeah, there was actually
But that
a
beach
lot.
was so
It
nice.
was
there
actually
was
a lot
sign
of
that
like,
said, "Beware of poison ivy."
Yeah.
and there was like a lot of like tunnels near the forest, kind of too.
Yeah.
Me and Nora and Phoenix just were like walking around those tunnels, like walking around rather than going through a tunnel, going to Nora's grandma's place. And, yeah.
Also, the very best camp store I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
We've done a
Yeah.
lot of Ontario provincial parks. Like, that's our jam, right?
Yeah.
Because we camp all the time. And yeah, that was the nicest park I've ever seen. Or shop. Oh, and they had like the concert too. They had like
Oh, yeah,
live
that
live
concert.
musician on Saturday night.
Yeah.
That was so cool. Yeah,
We
I would
were
like to go back
running
to that
around
park
the
for a
hills,
longer
too.
time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
While
we should go
rolling
back
down.
to Arrowhead.
Yeah.
Not maybe
that's
not
really
this year.
cool.
This year we got
maybe
some
next.
plans.
Got some major plans.
Major plans. And then yeah, we did our New York City trip, which
Yeah,
we have
that
talked
was
about
really
it
fun.
extensively.
We were there, though.
Yeah. Any other things that you guys want to talk about 2024? Mommy has some things about the business, but anything else that you guys want to talk about 2024? You guys started school for the first time.
Yeah, we started in September on the 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
First is always Labor Day, so we can't go to school that day. But yeah,
Right. And how are you doing with school?
school was actually really fun.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You like it?
yeah, we started and we really like our teachers too.
Yeah? Shout out to Miss Kurtz
And Miss DeLuca.
and Miss DeLuca. Yeah.
Miss
Oh.
DeLuca.
DeLuca or
No,
Haluka?
Haluka.
Haluka.
Like the whale.
Haluka's a whale?
No.
You're thinking of
A
beluga?
whale, but like
Haluka,
Oh, like-
just like the
Haluka.
whale. Hilarious.
the whale.
Phoenix, how about you? Do you like school?
Yeah,
Yeah?
pretty good.
Shout out to Mrs. Enns.
Kind of whines
Miss
when he
Sense?
goes slow because he doesn't want to wake up that
Stop
early.
saying shout out.
Even
Shout
though
out.
he wakes up
saying
at 5
shout out.
o'clock.
Shout out
every
means
day.
like you're saying hi to someone that you know.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Started school. We did New York.
Mhm.
And that brings us back to Christmas.
Yep.
Are we ready to move on to 2025?
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah, shall we? How about
Oh,
our
sorry.
New
Really
Year's
quick.
resolution?
Just I've kind of touched on this a little bit, but we
Hey, Mom. You lowered the microphone.
it's fine.
I can't
Daddy can hear me. He's checking me. Yeah, so a big shout out to no, not shout out. We talked about this a little bit already, but we've definitely done some work on infinite motion. Right? Infinite motion
Yeah.
is a different scenario than 2023.
Yeah, let's get 200 students here now.
Yep, that's our goal for 2025. We're going to talk about that more, but our work that we've already done in 2024
Yeah.
has been huge, right? How many teachers do we have in infinite motion now?
We have. Wait.
Anna's counting.
5?
5? Are you counting me?
Yeah.
5 counting me?
Yeah.
Miss Ella, Miss Shiloh, me,
Oh, I didn't count myself.
Miss Ellie.
Mrs. Shara.
Miss Ava,
Hey, you counted
Sandra.
Ellie twice.
Ella, and Ellie,
Oh, yeah.
and Miss Celeste. 7. There's 7 of us now.
Wait, what about
Miss
the
Ava?
bookkeeper? And
Oh, of course, Miss Michelle. Yeah, that's 8 of us. So yeah, so we've hired a team, which is amazing. And I talked a little bit about just like our merch creation. We've done like 3 new events that will now become kind of again, it's built into our routine and traditions, which we were talking about. Growing our different tribes that we want to make sure. That we're including these different routines and traditions that support. And I think Mommy up until now has been really unable to do that, right? Because it was just me by myself. Yeah. So yeah, with a team, it's become really exciting to be doing, monthly team meetings and building the studio. And now our goal for 2025 is 200 students. Yeah. We're at about 130 right now. So we got to get 70 more students this year. What do you think? Can we do it?
Yes.
I think we can do it. Now that we have a team to help, it's going to be amazing.
yeah.
All right. So that was 2024.
If you get to 200, go 6 more.
No.
Just kidding.
You're too
Phoenix
much
is
of a
going to push
dope.
us.
Hey.
Phoenix is going to push us to get even more. All right. So the rest of our podcast is 2025. Do you guys, are you guys done? Have you had enough?
No.
No. Okay. Well, guess we get guests for the whole time then. All right. So we are going to move. Let's start with some of it's the most exciting plans to make, which are your travel plans, right?
Yeah.
And now that the studio is running more independently, we haven't talked about this yet, and I'm sure, again, it'll get more relevant. We'll be talking about it when we are going through our summer months. But the dance studio, Infinite Motion, which Mommy runs, it closes. Well, we have our dance recital in. When's our dance recital, Annabelle?
It's in May, right?
Nope.
No, June.
Yep, June.
Oh.
How many dances are you dancing in the recital this year?
7.
Holy. Are you nervous?
No. Little.
I'm only in 2. Yeah, so. Oh. He's going to break those. Awesome. So yeah, we starting in June we'll be off. So we're starting to make all our travel plans for 2025. And the really exciting part, we haven't really talked about this yet, but we rent our house out as an Airbnb. So we create a scenario for ourselves and our family that we really can kind of travel, and the house passively makes income on a short-term rental, and we get to offer our house to lots of visitors and friends that want to visit Niagara Falls, right? Yeah. So we live in Niagara Falls in Ontario, which is a big-time tourist destination.
I've had enough.
Oh, okay. Thanks for joining us, Phoenix. You did great today. We can't wait to have you on again. Oh, Anna's taking over. Okay, awesome. So yeah, so we take the summer off. We rent the house out, so that kind of helps us like with the finances. And now with our team at Infinite Motion, we're gonna end up being able to run the studio while we're gone too, right? We'll be running dance camps, and we're gonna run some workshops while we're away, and we're gonna be able to do it all traveling. We're gonna be traveling. We're gonna be able to run some of these things because we're gonna have some support here at Infinite Motion, right?
Yeah, because our teachers are going to be.
They'll be teaching, and we'll be traveling. Yeah, we'll be able to check in with them and make sure that they're supported through technology. Yeah, the way it is now. Awesome. Okay, so do we want to start with our plans for 3 weeks from now?
One thing, I just don't want to be by myself.
Annabelle, what's happening 3 weeks from now?
Not even 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, when you guys hear this, I mean, we'll be on we're trying to back ourselves up, but yeah.
Did you tell us where we're going yet?
No, that's not.
No,
let's not do that.
Mexico.
Oh, but she knew what the sound meant. It's the song I sing every time we're playing the Mexican train game.
No, it wasn't.
I need maracas.
Yeah, we're going to Mexico.
We're going to Mexico. Yeah. This is the first trip that we're going to take the kids on, which is going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
Do you know where you're going in Mexico?
I just might come back on. I don't think so.
No? We're going to the Riviera Maya. Can you say that?
Oh, yeah, the Riviera Maya.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. We're going to go visit Tulum. Daddy's so excited. We're going to do some ruins.
Mm-hmm,
It's funny, my Uncle Todd was just like,
I
don't
wanna
bother.
see
You're
it.
like, oh, we're going.
Yeah.
He's like, in my opinion, it's not worth the effort. We're like, that's the only reason we're going. Yeah. So we're actually going to travel with our friends, Sean and Meg, and their beautiful children, Hudson and Holden. So, yeah, we're really excited that we're not only going with the kids, but we're also taking friends. We haven't done a family trip like this before.
No.
No. Are you nervous, Jacob?
No.
No, okay. Taking the kids. When was the last time we took the kids on an airplane, and how did it go?
Yeah, not the worst, but
Not the worst?
no.
Oh, Phoenix was like climbing under the fences at the TSA.
Yeah.
Or is it TSA or TFSA?
No.
What's a TFSA? I'm terrible with
Tax-free
acronyms.
savings account.
Oh yeah, the TFSA. Wasn't that part of the Marvel series too? The Loki? Wasn't it the TFSA that they were working in?
That was something else.
God, why do they make acronyms? They don't help me at all. They just
Too
make
many.
it worse. Yeah. Okay, so the TSA, yeah. Phoenix was crawling underneath, screaming and crying. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can do better this time.
Yeah, I think it'll be better this time. They're
Yeah.
older.
What are you guys looking most forward to in Mexico?
Yeah, they don't even know.
Palm trees.
I love palm
Very
trees. They're so
cool.
cute.
Yeah. Mommy and Daddy, when we were in Puerto Rico, did we talked about the scuba diving with the sea turtles.
Well, yeah.
And we
I'm
just-
just going to talk about... I'm just going to have one pina colada every breakfast.
Oh my gosh, great. Our 5-year-old wants pina coladas every day.
Yeah. Pineapple and coconut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pineapple and coconut. Amazing. Okay, cool. No, I'm really excited to do more scuba diving. Or snorkeling. Yeah, snorkeling was really incredible in Puerto Rico. I don't think I ever did it like that before. And now we got some cool new masks.
Yeah, Oma
Yeah.
got us
From Oma?
some full face snorkel masks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Will help
That's
Daddy's
really
skinny
gonna-
head.
Yeah. That's really going to change the experience for me.
Yeah.
That was very difficult with the regular snorkel.
Have you guys tried those snorkels before?
No.
No? They look cool. Oma got me a small, so hopefully, Annabelle, you'll be able to use mine.
Yeah, you know what? She might be able to.
Our heads look the same size.
Maybe.
Close. Getting
Yeah.
there.
Cool. All right, so that's Mexico. Yeah, we're going to do Tulum, which we're really excited about. We're going to hike the ruins. So, yeah, that's our plans for 2 weeks from now. Another big goal that I just wanted to mention was, and obviously we're gearing up for our podcast to have more guests on. In the new year, we're going to have Dr. Kenneth Groves, Phoenix's hockey coach. He's going to come on and talk to us about immunity. So we have some really great podcast goals. We're having Amanda Lynn Parker in a few weeks. She is music extraordinaire. She's a sound tech and performing avidly around the network community. We're going to have a real estate expert, Pietro Mastromateo, on. We have an iron worker, Kenny Holt, who's worked with us.
HVAC,
What did I say?
iron worker.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He's working on big iron buildings. I think that's why I was
Yeah,
thinking that.
yeah,
He's HVAC, duh. He's working on some crazy projects in Toronto he's going to talk to us about, and also traveling somehow. I don't know how he does both of those things, but yeah, we love our community that's so much overlap, similar to us, that's overlapping in real estate and art,
Yep.
which is cool.
Yeah, we want to go back to Cosm.
Yeah, I
See if
actually
we
just
can
sent.
get to one of the full moon ceremonies.
Yeah, I just sent a message to Alex, and Allison posted like a Christmas post, like a Merry
Yeah.
Christmas post, and I said that, and I'm like, I just need to put it out into the world and state it. I'm feeling like through the podcast, through like affirmations, my goal coaching, growing the business, growing a community. Everything just like keeps telling me that the more you can manifest, right? And like, not the first time you've ever heard this, but manifesting, I feel like is like our, new superpower is just saying it and committing it and, saying it out loud and telling other people about it, that you make it happen, right? If you just say it and you believe it, then it's going to happen. So, we do want to get back to Cosm for a full moon ceremony. We're hoping for the week of March break to head back there. Cool. All right. Do we want to talk about our summer plans? This is like really far in the future and super manifesting, but Mommy feels confident about it. Where are we going this summer? We're going to surf our heads off.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows? Should I keep it a surprise?
I don't know.
We're going to go to California.
You
Yeah.
said that?
We're
No.
going to drive to, we're going to California. Gonna live the life. Sipping. No, you can't do that. Just Mommy and Daddy. Yeah, we're going to go to California. What do you think? Surf all day.
Isn't that in
Fire dance all night.
Isn't that in USA though?
Yep,
Yeah.
it's in USA.
Does it have a ukulele song? It's not just one song.
Is it California Dreamin'? Is that the song?
It's
Oh.
Surfing USA.
Oh, Surfing USA. Yeah,
It's
Beach
like
Boys.
Going down the California way. Or like
Okay.
that. And
Yeah.
surfing in California.
Yeah.
Surfing in USA.
Before you guys were born, when Mommy was teaching in Korea, I was really, really interested in surfing.
Surfing?
Yeah. And then I surfed a little bit when I came home when I went to California the last time, but I'm excited to bring you guys back there. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And like I said, now I can work from anywhere, really, and we're just going to have the house make money for us, right?
You'll be at it, but it will be making money.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. So that's our summer plans, and then we're hoping to go to Peru in August,
Really?
right?
We'll have to take a long flight there.
Very long flight there. Rent a camper.
Peru, like in South
Rent
America?
a camper.
I think we're going to rent a camper.
I'll have to see the logistics of everything.
Yeah.
Well, we could just drive there, but that would take forever.
No, we are not driving to Peru. I don't know. How
Yeah,
long would it
that
take to
one-
drive to Peru? Can
Oh.
you?
Like a week?
You could, no. You could, but it'd be,
Very long trip.
Let's
you gotta
just
cross through so many
let's just see for
countries, too.
fun.
That's
Let's
like
let's
a-
Google map it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
someone
that'll
bike
give
ride
you,
it.
like, the time. but
Well, does it give you an option to fly?
there's a lot more logistics involved. Yeah.
Someone bike rided from like USA to Uruguay.
Well, and that one still needs a
Bike
lot of work
riding?
to figure out what we want to
Someone did
do.
that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different places you could go in Peru. There's a lot of very cool ancient sites that I would love to see. So we'll have to pick and choose what's kind of close enough together that we can get to them all, and which ones are the most important that we want to do.
Oh, crazy. It says it can't find a way there.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Huh.
Maybe.
I thought you could drive there. Like,
No.
doesn't the land
That's
all
not
connect?
something people do. Sort of.
Yeah, it does, right?
It does all connect.
Borders.
There's borders, Anna. Anna's going to drive.
Wait, what? I'm only 8.
I know. I'm just
I
kidding.
need to be 16 to get a car.
I don't
Never
know.
mind
Like,
driving a
from
week.
what I see, it looks like you could go right down, like Costa Rica, Panama.
No.
The landmass looks
We're
like it touches.
100% not doing that.
We're not driving. I know. I'm not arguing that we are, but
Okay.
Jacob's like, you're not saying this out loud because we're not doing this.
Yeah, we won't be able to drive.
Yeah, look at some of this
Yeah.
crazy
By
stuff.
the time you get there, you just have to turn around and go back.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu?
Yeah.
I've heard of that place.
Yep.
Never seen it.
That's
though.
actually on your world map, Phoenix.
Really?
That you just got for Christmas.
Pyramid? Is it a pyramid?
Yeah,
No,
we didn't want to do Machu
it's,
Picchu.
Ruin?
Yeah.
I also feel like the Galapagos are really close to Peru. No?
What's a Galapagos?
Galapagos Islands?
I don't think so.
Yeah, what is that?
How much you're going to give me if I'm right?
He's like nothing.
He's like, nothing.
No.
But I will go there. Yeah, let's see. I thought. Isn't this the
How
Galapagos
many
right here?
times can you say nothing in 5 days?
What's Galapagos known for?
The turtles.
Annabelle? No, I was asking Anna. Obviously, you know. Yeah, okay, sorry. It's off the coast of Ecuador. Yeah, right here. Here's the Galapagos Islands. Here's Peru.
Oh, cool.
I think you'd technically probably want to fly there from Ecuador, but that's probably just because I think Ecuador has like
Plane service?
I think Galapagos belongs to Ecuador.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll have to do obviously coming out. You know, we got lots of months to plan our trip and talk about it, and we'll bring it to you guys. We'll get all the information about Peru and bring it back. Anyway, so yeah, that's our plan for August, and then we have one music festival that we're gonna do.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, which is Harvest Fest in September.
In Berks
Yeah, but that's a whole
Falls.
year. Pardon?
In Berks Falls.
In Berks Falls, yeah.
There are a couple harvest festivals too.
Oh,
It's a common name.
okay.
you know,
Yeah,
happens
yeah.
at that time of
Harvest.
year.
Yeah. So this one actually,
Yeah.
Harvest Fest is, it's in Berks Falls, so it's really close to us. It's like, what, 3-hour drive?
No, it's like a 4, maybe 3.5.
Or maybe 3.5.
Yeah, I'm just, I wonder how old it is. How old the festival. I feel like I've been hearing about it for
It has been happening for a while.
5
and it's,
years?
more than that. Definitely, I'd say at least 10.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's huge now. It's unbelievable how much velocity it's kicking up. So yeah, it's a guy's the guy owns the property, and I think it's like I think it's really small. I think that's the kind of the problem.
The festival or the grounds? No, they're big grounds.
Yeah.
But I just think maybe the festival area
Well,
is,
it's because it's this guy's
contained
house,
enough,
right?
yeah.
So he doesn't just want like people to
Exactly. destroy
his house.
No, but it's the property is amazing. I don't know what
Oh,
they call it.
25-year celebration.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was last
It's
year.
It's been going a while.
Yeah. Do they have I don't even think they have the list out for who's playing this year.
No.
And the tickets are almost sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to join us, get your
But
tickets.
yeah, he's known
it's-
for his Screaming Heads.
It's
art
October
installation.
5th. October 5th this year. It's what? Known for its Screaming Heads. Yeah. The Screaming Heads look awesome. So yeah, check that out. Harvest Festival. The tickets are almost sold out. If you're local to Ontario, definitely it's a cool thing to check out. Awesome. All right, so the last segment that I have for us today is just some different. So I thought it'd be fun to look up some different New Year's resolutions for just different groups. So obviously, we're identifying as artists. Our podcast is Artistically Married, so we're going to talk a little bit about some goals. So if you are an artist, stay tuned. This next segment is for you. Different things that you might be looking towards growing in the next little while. So the first one is creative growth. So you're trying to explore new mediums. If you're an artist, maybe trying something like sculpting, watercolor. Jacob was talking about what did you do at the chapel?
Oh, the figure drawing?
Figure drawing, yeah. So I think it's fun if you're an artist and you're doing something specifically.
It's always fun to try something new.
Yeah.
And work with a different technique.
Yeah, get out of your comfort zone and experiment with something different. Annabelle gave Jacob a sketchbook this year for Christmas, so it's fun. Maybe that's an opportunity to do something different, right? I think you already kind of did start something different already with that cityscape.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Getting there.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll have more time over the break and probably finish that one up. That'll be good.
Yeah. Cool. So the
And
second
I'd like
one.
to do a bigger one.
Oh, sorry. The second one was skill development. So even within your craft, whatever art style you're working with, to go and take some classes. I mean, you'd be amazed. I think too, it's we talked about this with our tribe building, but it's really fun to get into the mastery level of different stuff and to take classes to develop those skills, and then also to find other people, find like minds, find other people around you that are doing it. We talked about this as well on that tribal one, but the digital space is so amazing, right? You don't even have to leave your home. Maybe you're going to find other experts in your field.
Well, that's it. And there's so much you could even just follow a couple of YouTube videos and try out what they're doing. It's even with art or music, it's really helpful to learn the basics. So art has the freedom to just do whatever you want creatively, and there's no ceiling. But it really does help if you learn classical drawing or classical music, to have that base knowledge. You don't necessarily even have to use that. You could still be doing totally abstract art, but having those fundamental concepts of the art basics is very helpful in any situation.
Same with dance.
Yeah,
go music. Take a dance class then be an artist, and then create.
Your final product might not look anything like it, but having those basics is really going to help.
And learn from people that have the experience and the expertise, right?
Yeah, or even not necessarily basics, maybe advanced stuff.
Awesome. All right. The third one is to build a routine. And I think this one, we talk about this, and this is going to carry over. It's not just in the art world. I think it's in all your experiences. You have to build it into your routine, right? You were saying I'm just going to, do push-ups every day whenever I get an opportunity. So I think putting it into your routine that you're going to be doing something, once a week, I'm going to sit down at my art table and I'm going to draw for an hour, I think can be so powerful, but it has to be built into your routine. Awesome. And then I think also, building it into your routine makes it a lot less daunting. Trying to overcome something, especially with me in the studio, I'll pick something that I'm trying to build. I'm trying to run an event, or I'm trying to open a new class, and it just is so overwhelming. Where do I even start? But building it into my routine, saying okay, I'm going to spend an hour a day on it. And then, you can kind of break it down into more usable chunks. Same with you. You're going to, do a new art project. It's going to take you hundreds of hours. I don't even know how you start pen to paper.
Yeah, that's an interesting process, but it is interesting too, though. It is good to constantly practice. And that was something that, again, doing that figure drawing thing, you can do something in 10 or 15 minutes. That's actually a nice piece of art. It's a good practice. Now, my geometric stuff, I wouldn't get very far with that. I'd just have basically the start
measurements,
of a bit of a grid on the paper. But just doing a sketch of something, you could do that every day, and your skill would improve. It happens quickly. Even through that class, I found from the start I wasn't great, and by the end I was wow, that was really helpful.
Yeah. I was going to talk about the kids and their music practice. Right? We've been trying to get our kids to play music, and really, like, their teachers are really adamant, like, just 10 minutes a day. Yoga practices, 10 minutes a day. Like, everything is really going towards making it part of your routine. And if it's part of your routine, then it's going to be something that sticks, especially with something art where you have to fight so hard for it, because our art is not being monetized the way it should be. We are not being valued the way we should be as artists. We are the creators. We're the gift givers, right? And people are becoming, they're making it disposable, all the different platforms. So if you build it into your routine, then it becomes part of your therapy, I find too. Like, if art really is doing what it's supposed to be for you, which is that outlet for you to be able to express yourself, then building it into your routine makes it a lot less daunting for something that you may not get regular money for. You might not get paid for it, right? So yeah, I think the rest of these goal settings for an artist are incorporating just that, trying to make it something where you can make it lucrative. So yeah, completing projects is always an important goal set, right? You're trying to finish.
Yeah, for sure.
Finish a piece of art, finish a piece of choreography.
Mm-hmm. That's different for some people. Some people have a bunch of stuff on the go all at once.
Yeah.
Or I tend to just start and finish something. So I don't know. That's not a difficult thing for me, but really finding the time to complete it is the challenging part.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, it's just all in chunks, right? That last chunk is just the finishing part. It's the last couple strokes. I actually do work on differently because of the nature of the dance studio. So I do have, typically I would have 20 different dance pieces on the go. This year I have 8. Because I've hired my dance teachers, but yeah, it really is kind of about getting it to the finish line for me. It's getting it ready for recital, which will happen in June for us. So it really is about the completion of, 8 different projects altogether. So the next one is to grow your audience. And again, this starts to bring it back into making your art a business. Unfortunately, if you don't take your art to this next level, then you can find yourself in a scenario where you give up on it because there's, priority and there's urgency and you have to pay your bills. And if working more hours at your job is going to pay your bills versus spending more time on your art, then unfortunately that's where our energy tends to go. So I think growing an audience is a really important piece, and it tends to be the worst for artists. Artists are not typically, networking geniuses and social to a max type of thing. So yeah, growing your audience, especially on social media, and now it involves technology, or you're working on a website, or you're reaching out to people, doing personal branding. I'm going through all of this with the dance studio, and trying to make it into a more profitable business. But I think, for art people, it's really hard. Growing an audience might mean that you're going to art fairs, right? You're doing craft shows or something like that to grow your audience, or social media, or making an Etsy shop.
Yep. All those things.
So yeah, I think those are good goals for artists, because then let's say hypothetically 5 people ever see your art. I think that's still special. And I think the people that you change with your art, I think it's really impactful to them.
Yeah, well, that's, exactly. That's the part that's the non-artistic part of it. But really, what are you making it for if nobody gets to see it? Yeah.
Yeah. And even if it's just, showing your friends and family, that's still growing your audience, right? That's still allowing other people to share in the joy of your creation. And then I guess, secondary to this, which we kind of just touched on, is professional goals. So yeah, maybe making an online store, promoting or selling it, collaborating with other local businesses, or maybe joining in craft shows where you can grow your business and make some money off your art. Okay, we got 2 more. One is just personal growth. So yeah, again, this kind of goes back to just developing your skills. They mentioned maybe journaling on your creative journey. I think can be really helpful to people, so that they have this kind of longevity in their understanding of their art and how it's helping them and the therapeutic parts of creating. And then the last one is community inspiration. So again, reaching out to different people in your community that are doing similar things to you. The like minds, I think, will just continue to motivate you. Like you said, you can just look up, YouTubers, or you can look up Instagram influencers that kind of have these different modalities that are going to end up being like a mentorship for you, which is cool. Awesome. So that was the artist level. I think they're really important if you are an artist to kind of look forward and use this opportunity, use the new year as an opportunity to maybe set some goals for yourself, things that you want to accomplish with your art. Again, at the end of the day, you just want to keep motivating yourself to create art. And it's very easy, like I mentioned, because of the way our society is fashioned and because of how we value things, it's very easy to end up, losing your hobbies and losing your art because it doesn't yield what the society requires to feed your family, depressingly. Awesome. So that's as an artist. And then the second thing I wanted to do, I know we had already talked about kind of our goals and our plans for 2025, but I thought too, this is fun because, it is really about our marriage. We have our individual independent artistic goals, but you're always kind of aligning that with your spouse because you live together, right? You're going to go on the same vacation together. You're going to spend your afternoon together. So your goal setting, I think, is also really important to incorporate in your marriage or your family. So this next set of goal setting for 2025 is about thriving in your marriage.
Cool.
Do you want to do some of these?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Number 1 is improve communication. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes each day for uninterrupted conversation to check in emotionally, discuss your day, or address any concerns. An action, practice active listening, and ensure that both partners feel heard and understood. So yeah, I feel like we kind of do that already. Like we actually don't get a lot of time to see each other when I'm working all day and then you're working all night. We kind of trade off with the kids, with school and work and all that. But then we typically have maybe a half an hour a day before bed and we kind of, discuss what needs to be done.
Recap the day.
Recap what happened.
Yeah. You tell me about whatever house you're working on. I tell you about whatever dance step I'm working on.
Yeah.
And we move onwards. But I think, just not getting that like little bit of time every day can really, again, it's about like small digestible chunks of information. So
and again, it's we don't have the TV on or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are just having an uninterrupted conversation.
Yeah. Which again, as soon as you incorporate children is like an obstacle in itself, right? We're always just like, oh God, we have like 10 things to tell each other. Like, please just hold off. And they want to be seen and heard too. We're trying to nurture those relationships as well.
Yep.
Not just in our marriage, but with our kids. Great. So yeah, improved communication is global. I think people should just set that expectation or that goal set for themselves for 2025 in all their relationships. Put the phone down, turn the TV off, and listen to each other. It's hard. It's a lot harder now than it's ever been to cut through the distraction and actually make your partner feel like what they have to say is important and matters.
Yeah.
Awesome. Next.
Number 2, prioritize quality time. Dedicate a weekly date night to connect without distractions. Plan activities you both enjoy, whether it's trying a new restaurant or going to the same old one every time.
Going to Counterpart every single week.
Yeah. Watching a movie or simply taking a walk. So yeah, I guess this is kind of a similar thing, but again, we're talking about organizing your time and making time for these specific things. Like it's easy just to let your week go by, and if you don't schedule something in, then it's hard to make it happen.
100%.
Again, it doesn't need to be set in stone. Like things can come up and it ruins your plans, but it's good to try and make those plans and follow through with them.
For sure. I feel like this is our podcast.
Yeah.
Our podcast is us scheduling once a week, sitting down and talking about topics that in the daily grind. Yeah. You're like, how was your day? How was my day? Okay, let's go. But you don't get to know your partner on this type of level that you're, questioning their theoretical views of something or their philosophical ideas. So yeah, that for us has definitely been this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This is interrupting, but I was so excited about it. We didn't talk about it. I guess we can wait till the end. I was going to talk about our new gear. We should have talked about it when we did all our Christmas present discussion.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. That was what I was most excited about, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and the grounding sheets. We'll try that too.
Oh, yeah. We got some grounding sheets. Yeah. We should have put this in Christmas presents. But yeah, we got a new soundboard. We got another microphone. So yeah, if anybody listened to our podcast with Jeff Emmett, our mycology expert and crypto expert.
Yeah. The board I was working with before couldn't record more than 2 channels at once. So we ended up with some bleed through and we weren't able to hear Bree very well.
The mic was quiet. Yeah. So we got a new mic.
We got a new mic and a new board. It's really good.
We're really excited. Yeah, because we're getting ready to, we got like 5 guests lined up. So yeah, we're really prioritizing quality time now with not just each other, but also with our friends that have so much to offer you guys. So yeah, we're excited.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, number 3, strengthen intimacy. So work on physical and emotional intimacy by setting aside time for affection and openness. Explore ways to keep the romance alive through thoughtful gestures, hugs, or more personal, heartfelt conversations. Okay.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow. I think maybe this is, I turned 40 this year. Maybe this is like a different thing, but it's crazy. In my mind anyways, how like intimacy is like really mentally changed, where like it is more, maybe this happens as you get older and your sex drive goes down, your libido is not as like prevalent, that you can start to transfer some of these like emotional things from sexuality into intimacy. So it's not just about, the sex part. It's about just, the communication, and like there's like gestures and stuff that you just change your mind, right? When you're 20, as soon as your partner looks at you, you're like, it's on, game time. But as a 40-year-old, sometimes, you're just like, oh, let's just hold hands or hug, or it doesn't have the same like, it doesn't have the same aggression behind it as when you're young.
I don't know if that's the right word
aggression?
for that, but
okay.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. What's the word for it?
Yeah.
Aggression. Yeah, I stand by that word. It seems very. I can't think of the word for it, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's fun, especially like I said, as you get older, it's more just about the emotional connection that you feel for your partner.
I think it's easy to just go about your day and not do any of that. Even just something as simple as like, a hug when you come into the room after your day of work or something like that, that really, that changes the mood instead of just like, exactly.
Yeah. We always joked when we were young that we were Dutch because we weren't like public displays of affection type of people.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're getting more intimate like now than we were when we were younger. We're like clinging more to our relationship instead of being, we're both stubborn and confident and dependent, right? Like we're very comfortable in our own skin type of thing. So we've never been one to like really have that. We've seen people struggle in their relationships with that like neediness or like desperation where they're like codependent on each other. And we've never had that. We always joke that we're Dutch because we're just like, oh yeah, we're very independent separately. We don't like need that intimacy. So I think, we're kind of coming around to it as, being 40 and or older and starting to like develop it. So cool.
So number 4 is financial goals.
Oh man, this one just makes me like bare my teeth. Yeah. Talk to me about financial goals.
Set financial goals together, whether it's saving for a vacation, paying off debt, or budgeting. Have a monthly money meeting to review your finances, track your spending, and ensure you're aligned on financial priorities. And obviously this is probably the biggest problem in anybody's life. That's why we do what we do, and that's kind of the hardest part, is just keeping everything afloat for a lot of people.
I can't, like, my heart literally bleeds right now for what people are going through financially. It's not just, I think this is a global coming off a pandemic experience that people are dealing with, the fallout and, the interest rates and the housing crises. And, if the media is even a half of what is happening financially in our country and worldwide, then yeah, I mean, people are really up against a struggle right now. So if you are somebody who, you know, you guys have, you know, maybe there's 2 working parents or 1 or whatever, and you have, let's just not even say financial freedom, but you feel like, you know, it's not like you feel like you're making enough money. I feel like then it comes down to, yeah, this is like goal setting stuff that we were talking about. Like you're saving for a vacation and making sure that you get yourself working towards retirement. I think people really need to have that discussion every single day. Don't shy away from it. Don't cry about it. Don't feel like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm not paying my bills now. How am I going to think about the future? You have to think about it. The financial goals that I have set for myself over the last, let's say 3 or 4 years, has been transformative. I mean, we've worked, you know, little by little, we're working on our real estate towards our retirement. And now my huge focus is to grow the studio into something that can give us our time back. We've lived on a shoestring forever. I feel like that's always been our MO. So no matter how much money we had in the bank, I was always pretending that we were struggling to pay all our bills. And, you know, it's paid off for us because we've developed some strategies that it makes it so that we have, you know, a nest egg and a buffer, and we have a bracket where we're feeling comfortable with our finances. So yeah, if you aren't already doing this, even if you feel like, you know, you're going month to month or you've got thousands of dollars sitting on your credit card, don't not have the conversations. Do the goal setting, even if it's something little, you know, we're going to put away $5 every week or something. Have the conversations, because really it's changed our life, being able to talk about it. I think when we first got together and we had Annabelle, that's when we really started talking about our real estate and our retirement, and it's served us well. In the last 10 years, we've gotten ourselves in a scenario that looks very different from it did 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have the talks.
Yep. Okay, number 5 is support each other's growth. Encourage individual personal growth, whether it's pursuing a hobby, advancing in career goals, or focusing on health. Check in regularly on how you can support each other's aspirations and celebrate each other's achievements. So I guess we're kind of doing pretty good in all those things. I guess we've just been talking about that. You're just talked about the personal growth of your business. Yeah. And we are obviously I'm trying to support that as much as I can. Mm-hmm. And pursuing a hobby, well, that's
that's your jam.
I already have all the hobbies.
Yeah, you have a million hobbies.
But yeah, again, it's just finding time. But I guess for somebody maybe somebody who doesn't have that, it's a great thing to try and pick up and start. And it's very rewarding once you get into something that you enjoy.
Yeah, and taking the money part out, I mean, we've talked about it a lot, but in my mind, I'm like, add the money part in, because then you can get, you know, supplemented from all this time that you're spending. I've always been adamant about that with your art. I'm like, you know, your art's beautiful. Let's sell it, because then you're making money off it, and you really do feel, you feel monetized, right? You feel like you can allow yourself that time without the guilt of feeling like, oh, I should be doing something else that could be creating money.
Well, yeah.
You're like, I don't feel that.
That's easier said than done. And it's, that's not the part I enjoy. If I have the time, I would rather create the art rather than sit and try and market it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where there is discussion and in the works of hiring someone to do that portion of your art business. But anyways, I think a really big thing too about this, and I've seen it with couples, is jealousy. I've seen in couples where in their marriage, I can see that they're jealous of each other. And that's not being supportive of each other's growth, because then when that other person succeeds, then you're jealous and you end up knocking them down. I've seen it so many times. And it just boggles my mind that your partner becomes similar to your sibling, you know, where the way you maybe have that kind of animosity towards sibling competitiveness. I've seen it in marriages and partnerships. And I think for me, that's what really speaks out in this, is to support each other. Like, you're a team. If your partner is successful in doing something, productive, then celebrate them and enjoy it with them. It's part of your, that acclamation is yours shared, because you are running a household together. You're working on your finances together. So if somebody else is like doing something, I mean, lift them up and show them off, instead of, like I said, I've seen it before. I've seen this one partner is being successful and the other one's mad at them for it. So I think this is really important that you do support each other in all the things. The last piece I'm going to talk about with this, and I think this is really funny, and we can kind of, reflect to each other. But I think a big interesting thing for me is supporting each other's health in this way too, right? I see a lot of partners where they're like, oh, that, they're eating sugar, oh, they're drinking too much beer, like, they're pointing fingers at each other in terms of their health situation.
Yeah.
Or, you bring something home like, oh, can you check out this, mole on my back? And the other partner's just like, oh my gosh, like, get that out of my face. So supporting each other with your health, development. I mean, we're all human. We're all going through weaknesses. This has always been a difficult thing for me. I am so adamant with my own immune system and how to support it. And I struggle when there's a breakdown. I struggle when someone gets sick, even in our own family, right? The kids are sick and I'm like yelling at them because they did something that messed with their immune system and now it's their fault because they ate sugar. So just a part B to that, I would say, be there for each other in terms of your health. I think it gets, it was in here, focusing on health goals. So yeah. I think, especially as you get older, it becomes, more difficult, and it's really easy to look at your partner and just say, well, you ate McDonald's like 4 times this week, so that's why this is happening to you, versus, let's work together on healthy goal setting so that, next week you eat 2 McDonald's and then you eat 1 McDonald's and then you eat no McDonald's. Instead of just pointing at each other and not being supportive, we're like treating each other, in that competitive nature.
A lot of times that does work for people. They'll set aside the time and they'll be like, oh, Fridays we go to this, bodyworks class together or something like that. And you're both doing the,
healthy activity together.
Healthy activity together.
Yeah. Let's go for walks once a week.
And
or
then
something.
maybe if you are one of these, jealous people that then you become competitive about it. I don't know if that's necessarily good or bad.
Yeah. I mean, supporting each other and doing regular check-ins, I think, is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. In all respects, your health and your hobbies and your activities and all the things. Awesome. We got 2 more.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no,
6.
there's a billion. Okay.
Oh,
That's okay.
6 is conflict resolution. Learn better conflict resolution skills to handle disagreements in a healthier way. So that, that's great. I think we do pretty well with that. We typically, we'll get mad at each other, I guess, but it never translates into something serious or something that we hold grudges or bring any farther than kind of the immediate issue at hand, right?
Yeah, it doesn't translate into any of our other activities that are happening. This was like a huge issue for me because I am so stubborn, I'm so loud, and I'm so confident that in other past relationships, if somebody came at me, then I wasn't able to resolve conflicts this easily, and it did end up trickling out into like longer, holding grudges and like feuds and stuff. But yeah, your love language or your communication style is just to shut down and say nothing. So I think that right away diffuses me, and then I'm able to like hear myself and how horrible I'm being, and I'm able to kind of take a step back and then, re-communicate what I'm trying to say, which has a lot more value to it. I mean, no one's listening when you're yelling at them, right? No. And I think this really, for me, is a bigger challenge with the kids.
Yeah.
It's not so much in our marriage, but it's with our relationships with our kids where like they just are unreasonable.
Yeah. And when something serious is happening, I do that because I typically like to think about what I'm going to say rather than just saying whatever comes out in the moment.
Mm-hmm. Which tends to be heated and unrealistic. Yeah. Great. Yeah, and this just kind of bleeds into the next one, which is our family and social connection. So trying to raise our kids in like the way that we want. We want them to, conflict resolution healthily as well. We want them to be able to like deal with their communication styles and with ours and, kind of build those relationships instead of it turning into like a giant mess. Cool.
Mm-hmm. All right. The next one is mindfulness and appreciation. Practice gratitude towards each other regularly. I guess that's good. I think what this kind of comes down to as well is just keep the PMA, the positive mental attitude. That's
Yeah.
an old whatever acronym from an old punk band, but
Oh yeah.
yeah,
What band?
Bad Brains.
Oh,
But yeah, keep the PMA.
it's funny to
Keep
hear
your-
like a punk band celebrating PMA.
Yeah, for sure.
They look like they're thrashing around. It looks aggressive.
Positive mental attitude. So, same thing with walking into the room and giving a hug or something like that. You're
Mhm.
kind of making the interaction positive rather than mundane or
Yeah.
whatever.
And I think the appreciation part could just come back to that communication, right? How many times a day do you walk around and just think like, well, I mean, for us, it's probably, the similar type of scenario. I do most of the like organizing and planning and, setting out of stuff in the house, and you fix anything that needs broken or that gets broken. So I think just having that communication, or even just saying to the kids, I'm thank you for doing that. Showing people the appreciation when you think about it, I think could be a big thing. So, you do walk around the house and think, oh, I'm so happy that, my husband plays guitars, because now I have guitars in my house. I'm just using what's in front of me. But, being able to say those things out loud to your partner. I don't know why we got to, again, like a point where we don't celebrate each other. We're not giving out that gratitude so freely, right? It turns into like, oh, it's assumed, it's assumed. Well, if maybe it's not assumed, and, allowing people to understand how you appreciate them is really powerful. And I think I am really learning this with my new business, because now I have new employees, and my biggest thing to them is to make them understand how grateful I am to them. A day doesn't go by where I don't send one of them a message and say, you were great with that kid, or, oh, I love that music you're using, or that stretch you did with the kids today was like so great, the kids loved it. Or my secretary, just every day she blows me away with the stuff that she's creating, and relationships that she's building with kids. So I think in workplace and in life, I think this can be super, super important. And it doesn't take a lot of time. It takes a lot of vulnerability. You're comfortable saying to your partner, I appreciated that you did that thing,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's start giving it out. Gratitude cups, you can write post-it notes of things that you like about each other. Like, again, this is coming more of a career, like in a professional environment, that I think this can be really awesome for your relationships. But why not do it for your partner? Why not have a whiteboard and just like once a week write them like a fun note of something that they did that week that like you really appreciated? Because no matter what, it doesn't matter how confident, I'm the worst for it, doesn't matter how confident you are in yourself, you still need to be told that you're special.
Yeah.
You should, right? You shouldn't have to beg for that from your partner. Your partner should be the one telling you, because you're putting up with each other every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, great.
All right. Number 9 is create traditions. I kind of like this because
We're nailing this.
I say we're missing traditions in a lot of our, in a lot of our societies, and as we kind of, as people go away from religions and things like that, you tend to not take that time to do something traditional or special. You have that little thing you do before you eat, or you have whatever it may be, or whatever this day is, we gather and we do this event, and creating these traditions really are, they're almost more special than you think they are at the time. When you look back, and then you can look back on all the years that you've done this, and it just compounds as you continue doing it, and it just becomes this thing, and it can be really whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Has to be routine though, right? It has to be
Yeah.
something you keep doing over and over again. I was thinking I feel like more and more our society is getting away from this, because we're celebrating what's like new and different all the time, right? I want to go to a new restaurant. I want to go to a new country. I want to hang out with a new friend. I want to get new shoes. We're kind of disposing of this like continuous, like repetitive patterning. And we say it, but yeah, I think like there's been times where you're like, oh, we need rituals, traditions. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, that's our whole life, right? Like, the kids were on here, and what did they named 4 different things that we do traditionally every single year. All in a week, all within 1 week, we have these traditions that we like go to the same place, we eat the same food, we do it with the same people. And we really, again, I think this is our most monumental podcast yet, but the tribe building. That's how you strengthen your tribe, because people get conditioned and they expect that same tradition is going to happen every year. Right? Or every week or whatever. And again, I think, routine, traditions, rituals, I think are also important to strengthening your relationships. So yeah, if you eat at the same restaurant every single week, it's good for you. You know what you're expecting, you know what you're going to get, and you love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it strengthens your tribe.
The place becomes more special, and
you begin to build relationships with the owners or the staff or whatever. So yeah, I love traditions, and I think now I'm becoming so deep rooted in traditions because of the studio. Right, my studio expects that they're going to have this on Halloween, they're going to have this at Christmas. These are going to be the traditions that they celebrate and activities that they do every year. So yeah, I think traditions are the best. I love them.
Yep.
Last one.
Yeah, I think we've kind of touched on this before. Health and wellness together. So yeah, make health a joint priority by supporting each other in exercise, eating well, and maintaining good mental health. And health really is something that it's very important. Like,
health is wealth.
Could be the most important. Like, you can talk to, billionaires that have spent their life chasing, money, and then lost their health in the process, and they said they'd give it all away just to have their health back. And that's something you can never, potentially you can get it back, but it takes work and effort.
Especially the mental health stuff, because it's so deep rooted in your response mechanism, right? For me, it was always like stress response. Anytime I was going up against an activity, my brain would do this crazy thing to my body, and I would end up, in hives and sweating and stressed out. We were talking like about, the house not being on fire. But for me, somebody would say, oh, this event is coming up or this activity. And I think maybe it was for me now, again, feeling the sense of calmness this year, that I felt alone. I felt like even though I had so much support from my family and friends, I didn't have a team working for my studio. The kids didn't have anyone else to call and get support from. So I think my mental health was really big time suffering this year. And I realized how powerful and how important it is to have your physical and mental health. My physical health felt great because I'm still so active and I feel like we eat so well. But yeah, my mental health was really like down really bad this year. So now having a team of people behind me that are supporting and also taking part in my business has been big. So yeah, I think it's such a small level, but you talk to people who are running these like giant conglomerate companies and they're doing so well with money and successful, and they're feeling like their health is being jeopardized. So yeah, and I think in a marriage, like we talked about it a little bit before, but when your partner's health is down, I mean, it's really hard. It's hard to function as the unit that you're used to when the other partner is unwell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, so I think, they just, there was a little disclaimer of just being realistic, making sure I was saying just like digestible changes, being able to be flexible so that, if something doesn't go exactly the way you wanted it to, you celebrate your wins and you let go of your losses, and just check in regularly, write your goals down, actually put it up somewhere in your house where that's what you're working towards, so that it's not just something that's like a theoretical, you're putting it in concrete. Get your calendar out for that month and write in that vacation because you're going to save up for it and you're going to do it together. Or you're going to, buy that thing or remodel your kit, whatever your goals are. I think it needs to be something that's realistic, flexible, but that you're making yourself accountable and you're manifesting it. Great. Okay. So our last piece is business goals, but we could actually do this as like a separate, if we're getting close. Are we close for time?
Oh, definitely.
How are we doing?
I already thought that this second half could be its own.
Whatever. It's all one. We're giving it to you. It's your dose of 2025. goals. Hopefully that gave you guys some ideas. We can go into, I can do the business goals separately. We can talk about it. I have some, marketing and campaigning goals for my dance studio that I'm going to be working through with my staff. So we can do that as a separate episode. I like to get one of our goal coaches on as well. She's really awesome, and I've talked to her about the podcast. So I said maybe she would come on and do business goals and goal setting with me.
That'll have to be some technical stuff I'll have to figure out.
Yeah,
Doing
phone in
interviews and things like that.
Yeah, she actually was talking about being in Ontario anyways, so she might be live.
Well, there you go. That takes
she's
makes that easier.
Yeah, she's actually from California, so we could pick her brain on our trip to California too.
Cool.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, well, that was great. I hope you guys can, get through our kid conversation. It was nice to have the kids on the podcast. I can't say it's going to be a regular thing, but they were very excited because they're excited for us because, we're a team unit and this is a hobby for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, we will, you guys are going to get this next week, and then we are back for one more. We're going to do some financial history episode. You guys will get that while we're away in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we'll be back. I think our next one that we're shooting is in the new year. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. We hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve, and we will talk to you soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you later.